Hello and welcome, students, family, and staff, to the 2020 Band Banquet. I know that a lot of things are different this year, but I'm so glad that you guys get an opportunity to join us this evening to just celebrate some of our memories over the past year and all the different achievements that these students have had.
Thank you, Topher, for that introduction. I, too, would like to welcome you to this virtual event. Before we begin this evening's awards ceremony, I would like to announce that the 2019-2020 9th through 11th grade students who are announced tonight will receive a manila envelope they can pick up at their first band rehearsal of the summer. Seniors will be given a time frame when they can come pick up their awards and envelopes from the band room. I will communicate with the seniors about this over the phone. These manila envelopes will contain the certificates from tonight's awards, band letters, service bars, and anything else they earned throughout the year. Thank you for attending our 2020 Virtual Band Awards Ceremony.
Hey, Mighty Viking Band, this is Miss Kirk, and I just wanted to come on and give you a quick shout out, especially to you seniors. I want to tell you what a great job you did and how much we've enjoyed having you as band members here at Tennessee High School and what all you've done for us. And we hate the year ended this way, but we want to take just a few minutes to celebrate you for all of your accomplishments. And again, thank you for a job well done. You'll be missed, and best of luck in the future.
Dear band boosters and parents, thank you for the hot summer days that you've spent with us, the windy days when stands and props tried to fly away, to the days that we all got soaking wet in the rain. Thank you for all the snacks that you've provided us during band camp, including the protein bars and the frozen grapes. Thank you for giving us the support we needed for competitions and the support we needed in life in general. Thank you for being our second set of parents. And this year was kind of short, unfortunately. Yeah, things got a little scary. They kind of still are, but things will eventually get better. We just have to keep our heads up. Everyone's grateful for all the memories you have given us and the important things throughout life you have helped us achieve, even if it has been recently. But thank you for everything you've done for us.
Oh, hey guys. On behalf of the entire Band Boosters organization, I just wanted to say congratulations and thank you for an amazing year. You know, through your dedication and hard work, we've accomplished so many things in this really challenging and definitely an unusual year. You know, it all started this summer with our summer band rehearsals and car washes and bake sales. What a busy summer you had. And then we rolled right into band camp, where we provided a lot of food and Band-Aids and first aid and lots of hydration and maybe even a trip or two to the emergency room. And then we went on to continue our practices before we moved into our first ever Snap Raise fundraiser, where you were able to ask your family and friends to donate to the band, and we were able to successfully pull off a much needed fundraiser to sustain our band program. Then we moved right on into Music in the Castle, and thanks to Scott Emeron, Amy Goodman, and a host of other people, a whole army of people actually, we were able to successfully pull off one of the most profitable Music in the Castle band festivals ever. And what a day it was. Wonderful weather. It wasn't too hot. It wasn't too cold. We had all the amazing bands, and ETSU even came and did an exhibition performance. It was awesome. I also remember in August, we worked the racetrack, and you all showed up in full support of the Arby's roast beef concession stands that we were able to do. Right after Music in the Castle, we rolled right into supporting Viking Hall. And to our surprise, not only did we have to do Tennessee High games, we had to do Vance Middle School games as well. Basketball, volleyball, wrestling. And then we moved right into the Arby's Classic, which is always a stressful time, but a very fun time. And such a great job you all did in showing up for your shifts, recruiting your parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles to really help us. It was fantastic. Of course, we had our annual fruit sale in the fall of last year, where we sold oranges and tangerines and tangelos and clementines and everything else, as well as little $5 candy items. and you did a great job as always in that. Then in the spring, we moved into the Little Caesars pizza sale, and for the first time ever, Jose Madrid salsa. Once again, you did a great job. We had record sales and a very successful fundraiser. You know, personally, I want to recognize the entire Band Booster organization, but especially the executive board who puts in timeless hours and hard work. To Scott Emmerine, our vice president and chairman of Music in the Castle, thank you so much, Scott. You always do an amazing job, and we appreciate your dedication. To Susie Bolick for recruiting and coordinating our volunteers for feeding us and making sure we have first aid supplies and cups and ice, and feeding our band directors at Music in the Castle, and for coordinating chaperones. Thank you so much, Susie. To Amber Carrasco for our fundraising chair. She made sure that every fundraiser was executed flawlessly and made it easy for us to do our best to sell our products for the band. To Donna McGrew, who made sure that we always had uniforms that fit, who repaired at last minute, who brought duct tape and needles and thread, and she and her mom and many other people helped her to make sure that everyone had great looking uniforms. Thank you, Donna. To Alicia Bales, who really took care of our grounds and our props. She made sure that the swans were put together for our field show this fall, and she assembled a crew to help her do that, and she did a fantastic job. Thank you, Alicia. To Mandy Singletary, who stepped in the middle of the year and took over the secretary role and has just done a fantastic job. She always has a smile, she does great work, and she'll do anything that she's asked to do. Thank you, Mandy. To Amber Finch, also known as Charming Amber, who really coordinated all of Charms. She made sure that your names were in there, that you were set up as a user, that you were registered for fundraisers or signed up to volunteer, or sends out mass announcements, and really made sure Charms was at its very best. Thank you, Amber. To David Chapman for coordinating our Viking Hall volunteers, and really to Amy McMurray, who stepped in during Arby's Classic and really recruited many, many people to work. We thank you so much. And of course, all of that we couldn't do without our financial secretary, or our CFO, as I would say, and that was Joy Emmerine, who made sure that we always had enough money to meet our expenses, to make sure our staff was paid, to make sure that we had funds to pay for buses and competitions and music and equipment. Joy just spends a lot of hours on the books and the paperwork, and she's done a phenomenal job. Thank you, Joy. And then more than that, all of the parents and friends and family of the band for their generous donations of cash and food and supplies, for chaperoning, for pulling pit at the last minute many times at football games or at competitions, and always just willing to jump in and do their part. Quite frankly, it has been a real honor and a privilege for me to serve for 2 years as president of the Band Booster organization. I'm especially thankful to all of you students for working so hard, for having a sense of humor and a smile, and your dedication. I'm also very thankful to Mr. David Simonis for his outstanding leadership. Regardless of very tough situations that come and go, he always takes the high road and leads us through these times. I'd like to say good luck to the class of 2020, and best of luck to the rising seniors and all of the fantastic Tennessee High School Mighty Viking Band. And I'll leave you with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, who you gonna cheer for? Vikings, let's go. Thanks, guys.
Hello and welcome to the 2020 Band Banquet Toast to the Staff. The first staff member I would like to thank is Miss Jennings for running the elementary school band and still finding time for the high school band. The second staff member I would like to thank is Mr. Renner for somehow keeping the unruly trumpets in line. I'm looking at you, Wesley. The third staff member I would like to thank is Mr. Hurley for providing comic relief, but knowing when to be serious. The fourth staff member I would like to thank is Miss Staylor for taking care of the guard during band camp. And finally, I would like to thank Mr. Rucker and his wonderful YouTube channel, Lawrence Rucker, you should subscribe, for providing content during the quarantine. Now I will pass it to my co-host, Cole Haga.
Thanks so much, Samuel. Next on our list is Mr. King. Mr. King, I want to thank you for always having such a way with words. Whether it be an insult or less of an insult, you always had the perfect way to put it together. Miss Kestner, I want to thank you for performing daily miracles without even knowing it. You keep the color guard in line. That's all. That in itself. Thank you. Miss Holly, more often than not, when I walk into the band room, you are in Mr. Simone's seat taking command while he's off dilly-dallying somewhere. I really don't know what he or we would do without you, so for that, thank you. Mr. Finch. Oh, Mr. Finch. Those hugs that you gave me, and I'm sure many others, at the end of each practice, were really what kept me going through them, and I don't know what I would have done without them. Maybe a few heat strokes. For that, thank you. And last and least, Mr. Simone's. In all seriousness, Mr. Simone's, I have to give you some credit. The last 4 years of my life have been pretty great, minus the last 3 or 4 months, but I digress. I hopefully speak for all of us when I say thank you for the memories that you've helped us create and the wonderful moments we've had throughout our band careers.
Hey guys, Miss Jennings here. I just wanted to hop in real quick and say hello and let you know that I have missed you dearly. There hasn't been a day that's gone by where I haven't thought about you guys. I know that the end of our school year obviously wasn't ideal, but let's not forget about everything that happened prior to that. You guys had a really successful year. We had a lot of new members this year. We had a kind of a young band for marching season, but you didn't let it stop you. You guys did an awesome job. When we moved into concert season, you guys were sounding really, really awesome right up as you were prepping to go to concert festival. So this definitely hasn't been a wasted year, so don't think of it like that. And I know that you guys are going to not let this get you down. Just adapt, improvise, overcome, and the world will keep right on moving. But I have missed you guys, and I hope to see you again soon.
Thank you, students. It has been my pleasure to serve as your band director this year and for the past 7 years. I have really missed all of you guys, and I can't wait to see you again real soon. At this time, I would like to say a few thank yous of my own. First of all, a big thank you to Jason Whitson for helping me to put this video together for everyone and for always being a huge supporter of the band program. Secondly, thank you to Mrs. Kirk and the administrative team at Tennessee High and the administration and school board of Bristol, Tennessee City Schools for always supporting the band. You support us by coming to our events, allowing us to travel, perform, and recruit, advertising our events and the successes of our students, and you even aid us in our finances. We appreciate you and the encouragement you give our students daily. Third, a big thank you to the band staff for always being there when I need you, even when I ask the impossible. Thank you for allowing me to set big goals and for brainstorming ways to accomplish them. Thank you for getting along and for being a great friend to one another. Thank you for your knowledge and expertise. Your hard work and love for our students does not go unnoticed. Also, thank you to all the band parents who worked tirelessly to provide for our students by working and serving food at band camp, chaperoning and pulling equipment at marching band competitions, organizing and working music in the castle, helping out at football games, attending band booster meetings, working Viking Hall and the Arby's Classic, organizing other fundraisers and selling various items. Most importantly though, thank you for loving each student as your own every day. And lastly, thank you to the students. Although our year was cut short and things were much different from years past, it was easy to see where the year was going. The concert band would have done very well at concert assessment. The Winter Guards were well on their way to becoming SEPA champions. The percussion ensemble was working very hard to put on a fun and well-executed concert. The jazz band was working up a wide variety and large repertoire of pieces to perform. Corbin and Wes were going to have the experience of a lifetime performing in the All-State Orchestra, and our spring concert was going to be fun, engaging, and exciting for students and parents alike. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see these things come to fruition, but what we did see throughout the year was a band that was goal-oriented, dedicated, loyal, hardworking, and above all, passionate. As a band director, I realize no performance will ever be perfect, but these are the characteristics every great band possesses. Students, thank you for being you, the Mighty Viking Band. It seems like every year our family becomes a little closer and it becomes harder and harder to lose our seniors. This year has been no different. Even through adversity, we have kept our mighty Viking band spirit, and that will always continue no matter what happens. I want to wish everyone a happy summer, and to the seniors, a successful and passionate life full of fun memories and life lessons from being in the band. I really miss all of you. Thank you.
A toast to the drum majors. Amy and Naomi are two of my favorite people in the whole world. They have led this band with so much integrity. There are so many kids in the band that want to be just like them. They set a great example and they never let us down. Not only have our drum majors been great with their talent and their execution, but they have also been great people to know and work with. Naomi and Amy have the kindest hearts. It's an honor to call them my friends. They have influenced all of us with their work ethics and their kind spirits. They have led us to victory and celebrated with us, and they have stood strong at our lowest points. In challenging times, they always knew how to be encouraging and keep us inspired. That is the most important part of being a great leader. They never forgot about the weakest links. On the hottest, most miserable days of practice, they never stopped trying. They never, ever gave up. This is a toast to my wonderful, beautiful, funny, intelligent, and talented drum majors. Love you guys.
First and foremost, Mr. Simonis always says that great leaders aren't ones who order people around, but ones who will lead by example. Naomi and Amy are the epitome of that. Not only are these two exceedingly talented, but I can think of very few who've dedicated themselves to this group as much as they have. They've laid a strong foundation for greatness in themselves and the entire band. In the best of times, they've triumphed with us, and in the worst of times, they've been a rock for everyone. Every burden and every disadvantage has been shouldered with grace, leaving a wonderful permanent legacy their successors may follow. Therefore, this is a toast to our drum majors to say thank you. Thank you for your aid in the fabrication of the band program into what it is today, and for consistently inspiring dedication and determination in us all.
Thank you, Shanoa and Olivia. Drum major has meant a lot to me over the past 6 years. Both the leadership and conducting aspect has been something that I've always loved, and I still remember the exact day that I first auditioned for drum major 5 years ago at Vance in 8th grade. I've learned so much in this position over the last 3 years. It's taught me individuality and teamwork, humility and confidence, and passion and patience. It's a position that makes me constantly doubt myself because I always want to make the right decision, do the right thing, and be the best type of leader I can be, because you guys deserve that. I care so much about band, and if you know me at all, you know that I always have. I've never put so much effort, had so much fun, and been so sad to have to leave something behind. I want to give a special shout out to Mr. Simonis and Ashley Koppelman for being not only my drum major mentors and my friends, but also some of the best leaders I've known in my entire life. I also want to thank you guys, all the band members, for giving me the opportunity and the chance to grow alongside you as a leader, person, and conductor. I've had so much fun, and being drum major has been, without a doubt, the highlight of my band experience. It feels really weird and sad to actually be leaving the position, but I feel so incredibly confident in Amy, our new drum major. I see so much of myself in her, and I know just how hard she's willing to work and how much she cares. I can't wait to see what you guys accomplish next year, and with that, please welcome Amy Shee.
Hi everyone. It's been an honor for me to be the assistant drum major this year, because every practice I get to see the hard work and dedication of our members. I get to see how this family comes together at competitions, dance during football games, and love each other even after long scorching rehearsals. When the year first started, I was expecting to be tasked with making numerous copies of lost music, but luckily Wes took over. While we had an abrupt end to our concert season, I know that we will be just as dedicated next fall because Mr. Simonis shaved his head. In all seriousness though, I've really enjoyed this year with you guys. Next season, I will do my best to fill the shoes of the drum majors before me, and I'm excited to see all of you again. Thank you.
To the class of 2020, to say that you have helped me through the past 3 years would be a bit of an understatement. You have inspired me to be the best version of myself that I can be, and I look up to you. You are my role models, but not only that, you are my friends, my safe place, and my motivation. I wouldn't be who I am today without each and every one of you. You taught me right from wrong, and you are my light in the dark. You showed me what being a member of this band is about. You will always be a part of this program and forever a Viking. Although you have left big shoes to fill, I wish you the best of luck on your future adventures. As hard as it is to say goodbye, I want you to know that you will always hold a special place in my heart. You have given me so many memories, and for that I am eternally grateful. Go Vikes!
Hey, so for any of you all who don't know me, I'm Luke Reagan. I'm a junior, and I've been tasked with doing a toast to the seniors. So I was thinking about it, bouncing ideas off of family and friends. And one of them tells me, so go up there, say good riddance, and just be done. And another one says, tell a minute and a half straight of just dad jokes. Good riddance, and then you're done. Another one goes, go up there and pound the podium and give a fiery speech. And then say good riddance and be done. Unfortunately, I haven't decided to do any of those things. Instead, I just wanted to take a second and talk about what makes the senior class so special. And just this remarkable characteristic that sticks out to me is their kindness and generosity over the years. And from day one, they've always been there for me and anyone who needs it. And I just want to say thank you for that. But it's not just about what they've done for others. They've also achieved so much for themselves. All-state Eagle Scouts, honor bands, some of the best volunteers in the band, some of the best players in the band, and some of the best people I've had the privilege of knowing. And you guys have achieved so much, and I'm so proud for you, but now you have to go. But I don't want you to think about it as it ending, because I don't think of it that way. I think of it as a kickstart, a stepping stone, a new beginning. Because your high school career may be over, but you have such great opportunity for the rest of your life. And so before you go off and you do great things, as I know you will, I just want to say thank you. And I'm going to miss you guys. Oh, and good riddance.
Thank you so much to Emily and Luke for those kind words to the senior class. I just wanted to take a moment and briefly thank all the other classes, the junior, sophomore, and freshman classes, for stepping up this year. And I am so honored that I had an opportunity to march with you guys and to play with you all. I really enjoy each and every one of you, and if I could call you all out by name, I would, but I just wanted to thank you guys so much, because we truly are a band family, and you guys were there for me when I needed you, and I tried to be there for you all when you needed me, and I'm really going to miss that about this band. I would like to specifically thank my section, the percussion section, for the little moments, for the jokes, for just every single moment. I will cherish it forever, and I'm gonna miss you guys a lot. Without further ado, I think Naomi is going to be next.
Thanks, Topher. It's amazing how fast time goes by. I remember each of my 4 years clearly, the distinct experiences and memories from each one, and I can't believe that I'm already here, at the end. Past the end, really. So many people in this band have had such an impact on me, and I can confidently say that I wouldn't be the same person or be in the same place I am today without having spent the last 4 years in this program. I've made my best friends here, spent basically all my time here, and learned so much along the way. It hasn't always been easy, and band will honestly never be, but I wouldn't change a thing, except for maybe pomp and circumstance. If I were to give you any advice, it would be to take lots of pictures, get really good at your instrument, and realize the good times as you're living through them. I didn't pay much attention whenever the seniors before me said it, but freshmen, you'll literally blink twice and then be giving your last band banquet speech. It might even be virtual, and although this isn't how I thought I would end my senior year, it doesn't erase all the lessons, memories, and friendships that I'm so thankful to have made in the 4 years leading up to now. Finally, I'd like to say thank you to all the staff, parents, band boosters, and students for making band such an unforgettable and lifelong memory. I also want to say a special thank you again to Mr. Simonis as my saxophone instructor, drum major mentor, and band director for being one of, if not the most impactful and inspiring teachers during my entire high school experience. Band is such a special thing, which I hope you all realize, and I want you to know just how proud I am to be able to say I was part of the Tennessee High School Mighty Viking Band. Thank you.
Over the past 4 years, the band program has achieved many milestones and made many memories along the way. We were undefeated in our class last year, also participating in the Atlanta St. Patrick's Day Parade. We also participated in parades in Orlando and participated in a football game while we were in Orlando. Along with the memories that we made, we beat the train at Chilhowie. We had all those football games and competitions where we had fun every time. And in class of 2021, it's up to you now to continue that success and make many more milestones and memories along the way. I'd like to take a moment to thank the trumpet section for the 4 great years that we had together, and I'd also like to thank the brass section as a whole for letting me feel like Matt Harloff in the circle. Thank you.
Thank you, Wesley. I would now like to thank the Color Guard and band staff on my behalf. Color Guard has become so much more to me than I ever thought it would be. It's taught me more than just spinning equipment and dancing. It's taught me how to keep a positive outlook on things, even though they may seem hard. Learn to never quit and to just keep trying and trying. Learn not to judge others on looks, but for who they are as a character. I've had a variety of band staff members throughout the years, and I'm so thankful for each and every one of them and their impact they have had on me. I'll forever cherish the moments and the memories I've made and the people I've met from this band program. Thank you to the Color Guard for being the best section I could ask for. I was honored to be your captain this year, and I hope y'all will continue to learn and grow. Thank you to the band staff and to the band parents for giving it your all and always being there for us. But finally, thank you to Mr. Simone's. Thank you for all the laughs and all the amazing lessons you've given us. You'll forever be one of our greatest influencers in life. So thank you.
Hi everyone! The first award is called the Band Booster Award and will be presented to the top 3 individuals that sacrificed the most time in working fundraising events this school year, such as Viking Hall and the Fall Race. This does not include time their family committed or fundraising items sold. These students will be receiving a certificate, and first place will have their name engraved on a plaque in the band room. These students will also be receiving a small gift in their envelope as a token of the Band Boosters' appreciation. The third place Band Booster Award goes to Brianna Goodman. Second place goes to Miles Finch. And first place goes to Sarah Chin. Congratulations to these students for their dedication and sacrifice in providing for the band's financial well-being. The following underclassmen awards are for Most Improved and Most Outstanding. These awards are voted on by their peers. The Most Improved Award is presented to the non-senior band members that have shown the most overall improvement throughout the school year in musicianship, ability, commitment, and excellence. The award for Most Improved Freshman goes to Aaron Gregg. The award for Most Improved Sophomore goes to Winnie Hendricks. The award for Most Improved Junior goes to Cyrus Case. The award for Most Improved Percussionist goes to Peter Paulson. And the award for Most Improved Guard Member goes to Tristan Haskins. The next set of awards is presented to the non-senior band members that have stood out from the rest of their class through commitment, excellence, musicianship, and citizenship. The Most Outstanding Freshman Award goes to Ethan Webb. The Most Outstanding Sophomore Award goes to Amy Shee. The Most Outstanding Junior Award goes to Luke Reagan. The Most Outstanding Percussionist Award goes to Oliver Gregg. And the Most Outstanding Guard Member Award goes to Caroline McMurray.
Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all healthy, staying well. I'm here tonight to present the Musicianship Awards and Recognition. The next set of awards are given to students who participated in events or musical activities at the local, regional, or state level. The Tennessee High School Winter Guard participated in the SEPA circuit this year. They placed first in all of their competitions, aside from one, where they placed second. They were well on their way to becoming SEPA champions until the remainder of their season was unfortunately canceled. If you participated in the Tennessee High School Winter Guard, you will receive a certificate. These students are Bethany Boone, Zoe Dow, Zora Gross, Tristan Haskins, Allie Holder, Caroline McMurray, Caitlin Nelson, Hannah Powers, and Bailey Rash. The Vance Middle School Winter Guard participated in the SEPA circuit this year as well. They placed first in all of their competitions and were also on their way to becoming SEPA champions. If you participated in the Junior Varsity Winter Guard, you will receive a certificate. These students are Mackenzie Addison, Alexis Bentley, Kira Connor, Kinsey Davis, Scarlett Grippin, Fatou Jata, Chelsea Mullins, Delaney Rogers, and Claire White. The following students will receive a certificate for participating in the jazz band this year: Sean Belcher, Cyrus Case, Rowan Chapman, Shanoa Chapman, Winnie Hendricks, Naomi Ledson, Wesley McGrew, Ashlyn Mock, Julie Paul, Peter Paulson, Hannah Powers, Denise Quinones, Luke Reagan, Amy Shee, Maddie Smith, Sam Thomas, Dakota Waters, and RJ Wells. The following students will receive a certificate for participating in the Virginia Tech Honors Band: Shanoa Chapman, Naomi Letson, Luke Reagan, and Amy Shee. And the next set of students will receive a certificate for participating in the ETSU Honors Band: Bethany Boone, Hartley Lemons, Wesley McGrew, Julie Paul, Hannah Powers, Sam Thomas, and RJ Wells. The next group of students participated in the ETSBOA Solo and Ensemble Festival and received a rating of either excellent or superior. These students will receive a certificate, and the students who obtained a superior rating also received a medal. These students are Naomi Atkinson, Christian Bolick, Bethany Boone, Katie Ellis, Seth Emerine, Corbin Finch, Miles Finch, Bethany Gilbert, Danny Glass, Oliver Gregg, Sarah Keene, Will Parker, Luke Reagan, Amy Shee, Maddie Smith, Ethan Webb, Grayson Webb, and Jeremiah Webb. These students selected for All-State East will receive a medal, certificate, and band letter. Their names are Sean Belcher, Shanoa Chapman, Sarah Chen, Katie Ellis, Corbin Finch, Naomi Letson, Wesley McGrew, Luke Reagan, Amy Shee, Ethan Webb, and Grayson Webb. The next recognition goes to two students. They auditioned and were selected to participate in the Tennessee Music Educators Association All-State Band. Congratulations to Corbin Finch and Wesley McGrew for this prestigious honor. Congratulations to all these students again. I hope you guys are having a wonderful evening, and thank you so much for participating in band. I know for me personally, music goes a long way to making me a better person, uplifting my spirits, and helping me to reach out to others around me. I hope that you guys can keep honing your skills and continue making music the rest of your lives. Good night, everybody.
Merit Awards. Merit Awards are in recognition of outstanding contributions, leadership, and service to the school instrumental music program. The recipients of these awards were voted on by other members of the band and, depending on the award, could be given to students in any grade level. These students will receive a certificate for this honor. The award for outstanding dedication as an underclassman goes to Peter Paulson. The award for outstanding leadership as an underclassman goes to Corbin Finch. The award for outstanding citizenship as an underclassman goes to Julie Paul. The Musical Perseverance Award goes to Hannah Powers. The award for Most Improved Marcher goes to Sarah Keene. And the award for Most Outstanding Marcher goes to Katie Ellis. Members of the Most Improved Section Award will receive a Certificate of Merit. The 2020 Most Improved Section Award is given to the Horn Mellophone Section. The members of this section are Seth Emmerine, Luke Reagan, Amy Shee, Whitney Story, and Ethan Webb. The members of the Most Outstanding Section Award will also receive a Certificate of Merit. The 2020 Most Outstanding Section Award is given to the Trumpet Section. The members of this section are Kendall Brooks, Cyrus Case, Rowan Chapman, Shanoa Chapman, Mark Collins, Miles Finch, Chloe Grace Ginter, Jacob Leonard, Wesley McGrew, Adam Peel, Luke Reagan, Grayson Webb, and Jeremiah Webb. Congratulations to both of these sections on this awesome achievement. The last award I will present is the Jazz Performance Award. This award is presented to any jazz band member that displays excellence and dedication in the art of jazz performance. They will receive a medal, and their name will also be engraved on a plaque that will remain in the THS band room. This 2020 recipient of the Jazz Performance Award is presented to Sam Thomas. Congratulations, guys.
I will now read the most important awards for the evening. The students receiving these awards will receive a certificate of recognition for their comedic achievements, whether intentional or unintentional. Looking at you, Peter. The A award is presented to Amaya Fallon and Gianna Kinzer for inventing social distancing greetings before it was cool. The Drip, 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 Drip Award is presented to the front row of flutes for expertly tuning out the metronomic drip of the trash can every time it rained. The How Does He Do That Award is presented to RJ Wells for otherworldly contortionism and acrobatic splits. The Canoe Award is actually presented to an inanimate object, the Instrument Storage Room, for braving treacherous waters. We appreciate your sacrifice, Instrument Storage Room. The One is the Loneliest Number Award is presented to Luke Reagan for being outnumbered by a whole bunch of girls at VT Honors Band. Also, from the same trip, the Aquafina and Aspirin Award is presented to Amy Shee for surviving a vicious surprise attack at Virginia Tech Honors Band. Looking at you on that one, Naomi. The Opposites Attract Award is presented to Corbin Finch and Emily Stout. Congratulations. This award is for unadulterated dislike, but really unrequited love. This next award is a tie. It's called the Break a Leg Award, and this is presented to Aaron Gregg and Bailey Rash for taking that phrase way too literally. The Best Gustav Award goes to Wesley McGrew for knowing deep down in his heart that Gustav Holst will always be better than Gustav Mahler. The Compass Award is presented to Hannah Powers for her excellent and well-rehearsed sense of direction at Inca. Good job, Hannah. Oh, and we have another award here for Hannah. It's called the Most Beautiful Singing Voice I've Never Heard Award. It also goes to Hannah for beautiful, memorized melody performances. The Fainting Swan Award is presented to Chloe Grace Ginter for putting her all into her prop managing duties at Inca. And last, but certainly not least, the Taking one for the team award is presented to Peter Paulson for almost suffocating whilst trying to win a skit day that really has no reward. Hope you guys enjoyed these. Thank you very much. At this time, we will honor several of our senior band members with this final set of awards. These distinguished awards have been selected by vote of the band staff. Students receiving these awards either receive a plaque, medal, trophy, certificate, or a combination. All recipients will have their name engraved on a plaque that will remain in the THS band room for years to come. Seniors, you will be able to pick up these awards soon. The first award is the Blake Looney and Colton Taylor Memorial Award. It's presented to a senior band member that possesses many of the personality characteristics displayed by Colton Taylor and Blake Looney. The qualities that an individual needs to possess are sensitivity to the needs of others, compassion, the willingness to help others without being asked, kindness, a role model to others, and a striking sense of humor. This is the only senior award chosen by the other members of the Mighty Viking Band. And the person chosen will have their name engraved on a plaque that will stay in the THS band room. The recipient of this award is Rowan Chapman. The Band Scholastic Award is presented to any band senior that has maintained a 4.0 GPA during their time as a THS band member. This award is presented in the belief that a high scholastic standing as well as a commitment to excellence constitutes an ideal band member. The 2020 Band Scholastic Award is presented to 5 band seniors. The recipients are Shanoa Chapman, Sarah Chin, Joel Hayden, Naomi Letson, and Olivia Millwood. The Citizenship Award is presented to the senior most helpful to other members of the band in nurturing the high qualities and standards of the Mighty Viking Band. This year's winner of the Citizenship Award is Naomi Adkison. The Austin R. Stevens Leadership Award is presented to the student that demonstrates exceptional work ethic, is a role model, values and respects the well-being of others while achieving large-scale goals, and values the essence of teamwork. The recipient of this award is Cole Haga. The Outstanding Dedication Award is presented to any band senior who has shown outstanding dedication, loyalty, and sacrifice to the band program. This year's Dedication Award recipient is awarded to Dan Buck. The National School Marching Award is presented to the student who displays the most outstanding contributions to the marching band. This year's recipient of the Marching Award is Bailey Rash. The Leonard Bernstein Musicianship Award is presented to the senior band student whose contributions, expression, and creativity set them apart from their peers. This year's recipient is Sarah Chin. The Director's Award is presented to the student who, in estimation of the high school band director, is an overall outstanding band student. This year's Director's Award winner is Shanoa Chapman. The Graham Outstanding Service Award is presented to the student who participates fully in the many organizations of the THS band, represents high standards, and devotes him or herself to doing whatever the band needs at any time. The Graham Service Award is given to Topher Emmerine. The Clifford Kestner Award is presented to the student who, in estimation of the band staff, is an outstanding musician at Tennessee High School. High degrees of interest and musical proficiency are the qualifications for the recipient of this award. This year's Clifford Kestner Award is presented to Sam Thomas. The S.T. Beretsky Award is presented to the student who demonstrates a special talent directed toward the band and the student's musical activities at THS. This student must rank high in the qualities of leadership, dependability, and loyalty, and strive for high personal standards. This year's recipient of the S.T. Beretsky Award is Olivia Millwood. The King Band Award is presented in honor of George and Peggy King. It is given annually to the student who meets the following qualifications. 1, they must be a member in good standing. 2, they demonstrate good citizenship. 3, they have satisfactory academic standing with the school. 4, they merit the respect of his or her associates. And 5, they have progressed musically to the limit of his or her ability. This year, the King Band Award is presented to Naomi Letson. The John Philip Sousa Band Award is the pinnacle of achievement for high school band students. Created in 1955, the award honors the top student in a high school band and recognizes superior musicianship and outstanding dedication. It was developed with the cooperation of Helen Sousa Albert and Priscilla Sousa, daughters of the famous composer and bandmaster. This year's prestigious John Philip Sousa Award is presented to Wesley McGrew. Congratulations to all of these senior band member award winners. And congratulations to all of the Mighty Viking Band's 2020 senior class. You have been an integral part of this family for 4 years, and we will truly miss all of you. Please stop by anytime and say hi. This band has given you many great memories and experiences, so please make sure you always continue to give back by showing your support and pride to future generations of the Mighty Viking Band. I would like to take this final time to recognize all of our 2020 band seniors. Naomi Adkison, Kendall Brooks, Caleb Buchanan, Dan Buck, Rowan Chapman, Shanoa Chapman, Sarah Chin, Mark Collins, Topher Emmerine, Cole Haga, Kara Hammonds, Joel Hayden, Naomi Letson, Wesley McGrew, Olivia Millwood, Tyler Quinones, Bailey Rash, Whitney Story, and Sam Thomas. Please stick around for the annual slideshow compiled by our band historian, Chloe Grace Ginter. Thank you. Have a great evening and a wonderful summer. We'll see you before you know it.
Drum Major Naomi Letson, is your band ready? Thank you, Mighty Viking Band. You may now take the field for exhibition.
stop!
Before I get sucked into this. I'm gonna go back out and try this again. You know what I'd like to